On this lovely Saturday after Valentine's Day, the president of Argentina launched a meme coin, and what happened? It absolutely rugged. Don't believe me? Let's take a look at the chart. What do you see? 97.5% correction from the top. This coin reached a $4.5 billion market cap in a matter of minutes, only to tank below $200 million. Let's investigate it a little bit further. As we can see, Javier Milei just destroyed the meme coin market. The Libra meme coin launched for growth of the Argentinian economy. Within 5 hours, over $4.4 billion of market cap was erased. Is this the biggest rug pull in history? It might very well be. It started at 5 p.m. Eastern time, where the president actually posted this tweet saying, "Liberal Argentina grows. This private project will be dedicated to encouraging the growth of the Argentine economy by funding small Argentine businesses and startups. The world wants to invest in Argentina." Launched a website, which I have to say is a pretty shocking website. If you scroll all the way down, we can see the token distribution, 20% treasury, 30% liquidity, and 50% Argentina growth, whatever that means. Right off the bat, the website was very suspicious. I mean, it even had a Google form to apply for funding, but it gets even worse. The website was created hours before the token launch, and the domain was registered for a 1-year registration period. There is no public owner information, and there are multiple restricted domain statuses. Was this project literally created overnight? It's very possible. And this is the juicy part. Within 3 hours of the launch, insiders in Libra started to cash out. According to Bubble Maps, $87.4 million was cashed out within the first 3 hours of this project going live. Furthermore, 82% of Libra was held in one cluster, and no tokenomics were shared with the public. As I showed you on their website, very vague tokenomics to say the least. And it gets even worse. Insiders started to add one-sided liquidity pools on Meteora with only Libra. They were removing the USD and Sol and used these liquidity pools instead of selling on the market. Libra fell over 90% as the 87.4 million in sales absorbed all buy pressure at the top. And what's even crazier, within minutes of the launch, multiple large holders began liquidating millions of US dollars worth of Libra. This included a gain of over $4 million or more as Libra rose to $4.6 billion in market cap. After the top was set at 5:40 p.m. Eastern Time, the coin fell in literally a straight line. As we can see, this is one of the most horrific charts we've ever seen. And the reason why this is even more significant than other meme coins is because this literally reached several billions of dollars in market cap. Billions, not hundreds of millions, billions. And for it to tank as aggressively as it did, it's very clear that this was an insider job. And how can I make such a statement? Well, the insiders controlled so much of the market that only about 27% of the transactions were sales. Only 27%. So a lot of people were buying this token. This means that large sale transactions were filled by smaller buyers, likely to retail traders. For every seller, there were 2 buyers, and over $1.1 billion of volume was traded. The worst part here is that the president of Argentina denied the entire thing. He posted that he was not aware of the details of the project. He says that after becoming aware of the details, he decided to stop spreading the word and, of course, deleted his tweet about the project. And that was the final nail in the coffin, erasing over $4.4 billion in market cap in an instant. Naturally, this also affected other meme coins in the industry. We saw the Trump token seeing over $500 million in market cap erased as people started to speculate on this new token. More than 50,000 wallets became holders of Libra within the first 2 hours of launching that token. And looking at the bigger picture, this entire event had completely destroyed the majority of liquidity in the meme coin market. $6 billion plus of market cap was erased over the last 3 hours across the entire market. So are meme coins officially dead? Only time will tell. And while all of this is happening, Bitcoin just continues to range around these key levels. The levels that I'm looking at are 95.7K and right over 99K. Since we had that wick to below 92K about 2 weeks ago, and then a bounce all the way back up to 102.5K. We've just been chopping around this range. And from a Bitcoin perspective, it's been quite boring recently. It's been hard price action to trade, but if you're looking to trade this price action and not get involved in the meme coin market, I would personally be looking at these levels. If we are to come up to the 99K region and it acts as resistance, I would be favoring a Bitcoin short. But if we are to come back down to just below $96,000 and it holds as support once again, I would once again be favoring a long. A reminder, we have a very special bonus if you're into trading crypto. You get $100 for free for connecting your mobile number to your Weeks account using the first link in my description. And if you deposit just $200 to your futures account, you also get an additional $100 for free just to trade with. That's basically $200 for doing absolutely nothing. If you were going to trade crypto anyways, I would highly recommend that you sign up to Weeks. It's the first link in my description. This bonus will certainly not be lasting forever. So what does this all mean? What happens from here? Well, we can see that these launches just continue to extract even more liquidity out of the meme coin market in particular, and Bitcoin seems relatively unaffected. In my opinion, these meme coins are merely a distraction from the bigger picture, and that is to keep on accumulating Bitcoin. Not financial advice, but that is exactly what I'm doing at these times. The meme coin market is occupying a lot of attention from retail traders recently, but all of the big institutions are accumulating strong projects like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like Chainlink, and it's all a distraction away from these solid assets. Now, here's another example. We also had the Central African Republic meme, which from the time it launched, hit almost a $1 billion market cap and also rugged to below a $20 million market cap. This was endorsed by the president as well, down 98%. Then we also had Mother. Naturally, this is a celebrity coin by Iggy Azalea. It dropped another 97.5%. We also had Melania. As we can see on the chart, it's currently down 90%. We also had Jail Stool from Dave Portnoy. This is currently down over 87%. Then we had Broccoli that recently launched, CZ's dog, all of that kind of speculation. He didn't actively talk about it, but you can tell that there were some profits to be made here from the insiders. Once again, down 82.5%. And I actually shorted the shit out of this one on Weeks when it was launched, and we made some very significant profits. That's also why you should be signed up to Weeks if you're not, because it's very easy to be shorting most of these tokens. They are one of the fastest exchanges to be listing these tokens. And as you can imagine, with a little bit of leverage, profits can be made very fast, especially if you're shorting these rug pulls as I've been doing. And lastly, we have the Trump token. Now this one is a little bit less bad, although it's still down 80% from the highs, but it just goes to show celebrities were already launching coins, but now we have countries launching coins and meme coins from founders in the crypto space and all of these new tokens coming out, but there is simply no longevity to them. So there are very good opportunities to be shorting. And just a side note here, in one of my next videos, I will be releasing a shorting tutorial for new tokens on Weeks specifically. That's where I short all my tokens, and I know a lot of you have been asking about it, so I will make sure to release that full tutorial sometime in this upcoming week. And these meme coins coincide exactly with what we've been talking about. So many new tokens are entering the space, and there is so little money to be speculating on these tokens. Everyone's money is essentially getting spread out, and these tokens are dying off as Bitcoin continues to get the institutional bid. As we can see, a record 600,000 new cryptocurrencies were launched in January, raising analysts' concerns of thin liquidity for altcoins. Naturally, this will be the case. And if you needed another reason to understand why your altcoins were not pumping, this is exactly why. I also found a very interesting tweet that explains the Libra situation perfectly, in my honest opinion. You won't like this, but Libra was exactly what we needed. Hear me out. A flawless execution of maximum extraction. This game doesn't end until every rotation rug is faster, more damaging, and more efficient. Every buyer bled dry, no survivors, no relief rallies, just pure surgical devastation. Now that sounds really harsh, but it's the reality of things until everyone ends up learning their lessons. This is all money that could have been going to projects that were at least trying. This is also regulatory attention that we really don't need, not now after all the legitimizing that cost people blood, sweat, and tears. Remember how much scrutiny the crypto market was under during the last bull markets. Now we have this Trump administration essentially accepting everything, and as we called it on the channel, it's basically crime season. And here's a little bit of a reality check, not just to you, but to myself. You're part of the problem by participating in these games. Now, I can't lie, I've had my fair share of speculating on meme coins, and some of them have made me significant profits. But as we discussed, over time, the cycle of these meme coins gets smaller and smaller and smaller until you can hardly make any money and insiders just end up dumping on you. And as I said, this is likely not to end well. We saw another huge rug pull, and I wouldn't be surprised if more are to come. As a matter of fact, I posted this on my X account. It appears that both the Cayman Islands and Bermuda were going to launch coins today, but they have since delayed it. After what happened with Libra, please don't fall for this. As we can see, these were some of the tweets. National coin of the Cayman Islands will be launched today in 60 minutes. National coin of Bermuda will be launched today on Solana at 1 UTC. Guys, if you're speculating in these, you know the end result. So if you can make profit, congratulations, but you know that these will be tanking to zero. And here is a perfect example. Taking a look at the Libra chart once again, over 97% down since its launch today. And this is why I always go back to the basics. First of all, you should be accumulating Bitcoin, not financial advice, but it's just what I've been doing over the course of the past few years, especially in markets where we're ranging around like this. Second of all, a more reliable way to make profit in crypto is to actively trade the price action of majors like Bitcoin, or, as I've identified recently, shorting new listings, especially in a market where the fully diluted valuations are way too high, and so investors end up selling immediately upon release. And I know some of you were asking for proof the other day that I was actually making profits when I was shorting these new tokens and when I was trading Bitcoin. As we can see, in the past 7 days, I have made over $20,000 US. Don't take my word for it. This is the graph. And so if you want to trade with me, I would highly recommend once again that you sign up to Weeks, where you get these insane bonuses, $100 for linking your mobile number to your account, and also an additional $100 if you deposit just $200 into your futures account to start trading. Trading is one of the more reliable ways to be making money in this industry, and it's all based on strategy. So make sure to sign up with the first link in my description down below. With trading, it's all on you. One of the reasons why I prefer trading is because it's a far more sustainable way to make money over time. And as I said, it's based on your own strategy and risk tolerance. You won't get rugged as you would in the meme coin world. As always, if you enjoyed the content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.